What's up, guys? It's Sunday, kind of a random garage day. I'm going to be working on this. I just put my oil cooler and hoses back in. So I got all new hardware for that. I'm going to be pulling all the old rubber off, the old brackets. A couple of the brackets I didn't have gold plated, so I just bought factory ones, and they're black, so that's fine. New hardware for those. And then just cleaned up the the front oil cooler. I got the cool, I don't know what they call this one, this style. Cleaned it up a little bit. It's not perfect, but it's gonna get all dirty anyways. These I didn't really clean super good, but I scuffed. They look a lot worse in pictures, but I scuffed a lot of the stuff off. I just didn't want to go too much because it is brass and it's a little porous. But I got new hardware for this. I'm gonna be pulling these off. I just kind of hung it. These were just really crappy, so I bought new ones of these as well. And then just gonna hang everything up in there tight. Pulling everything off before, I actually snapped my oil thermostat housing. I snapped like this whole side right off, so that was unfortunate. So I bought a new one for my buddy Efren. He sold me that one, pretty stoked. I just got some new oil hoses in. I gotta mess around with these and figure out how to route them as close to the body as possible so they don't rub on my wheels, and then just readjust this. I've put this in and out a few different times now, the oil thermostat housing, and it just has to be in that perfect position to get all four hoses to be in and be close to the body of the car. So that's that. A lot of people are worried about the angle of this hose, like where this should be. And some people think that it should be like way up, but I think it's fine just like that. It's got an oil pump, so it's gonna pump it no matter what. But that's that. I got new hardware for my wheels because I put all these in, and these were like black powder coat, but they just got all rusty. So bummed on that. So I gotta pull all those out, put new ones in. I went to this cool place down the road, and they sell hardware. Let's see if I can get this a little closer. They didn't really clean anything for you guys. I'm just out here just random garage day, you know. But yeah, this is just random hardware. But I got new axle bolts too, because on Pelican, the Porsche axle bolts, 12.9, the same exact. This is a Porsche axle bolt, and these are like $12. They marked them down to like $9 a piece, and I think I need 6, 12. I need 24 of these, and that would have been very expensive. So I went to this place right down the street from me, and they sold them to me, the exact same ones, 12.9 grade, for 60 cents a piece. So I was stoked on that. I think I already posted about that on my Instagram, but yeah, same. Stoked, 12.9. And I got enough to do my axles plus a couple more just in case, because they were so cheap. So I'm gonna put that in, probably put my axles in, put my wheels in, and then also I'm gonna be working on the white car. I'm gonna pull the front bumper off of this thing, because the paint underneath the black strip, when I originally bought the car, it had like a black front valance on it, and let me see if I can get a little closer. He painted right here black for the valance, and it looks crappy, and then the valance kind of rubbed on a lot of the paint. So I'm gonna pull the bumper off and have from here down sprayed, just so from here up still matches the hood. I think that was kind of the best case scenario for me. I'm just not sure how I'm gonna blend this little piece in right here, because it's gonna be from here down. So I might have to just massage the paint through, just try to get that fade right. But yeah, lowered it down the other day. I lowered the back probably 3 inches or so, maybe 4 inches, and I'm pretty stoked on this ride height. So there's that, and then so I did doing the bumper today, and as well as I just got done sanding this deck lid. So this will be sent out for paint tomorrow to Body Works Unlimited. I just gave it a good once over. There was a few layers of paint on it, and I didn't want to put another coat of paint on this because it was yellow before, and I want it painted white. So I scuffed it. I got most of it off. There's a couple of little spots I just couldn't get with like my tools, so I probably have to go in with just some sandpaper and do it by hand, but I'm just being lazy. So I don't know, I'll send it to them like that and see what they say. But yeah, he told me 500 bucks to do the front valence, my fog light covers, and the deck with both sides, obviously. So that was cool, and I'll have it done in a couple of days. So I'm hoping that I can get this car done for Wolfscart this weekend, and then I'll be able to take that. If I can send that thing out to get done for paint, I'm gonna pull the parts off of it, and then probably bring the car to Musante Motorsports to get corner balanced alignment. Some of the new hardware. I don't know why I bought these. It's literally just rubber hose, but it's cut for, you know, the pipes. These are some more, basically these, but the ones that hold 2 hoses at once. And then some new brackets and hardware. I think I bought the wrong hardware. I think these are a little bit too long for these, but I'll just trim them to make them work. But I really love how Parts Classic gives you, this is how they package everything. I think that's so cool. All right, so I got these 2 things loosened, and I'm just able to move that back and forth a little bit. And I got the hoses situated how I like them, but I forgot that the mounting point for this is snapped off. So I'm gonna have to heat this up, ruin the paint, and then, you know, scuff, primer, respray that area, and hopefully it blends well. It doesn't really matter too much because it's just an inner fender, but for me, just a little stressed about it. And I don't know if this is like a post that's welded in on the backside, or if this is a threaded bolt that snapped off inside, you know, the threaded body. So I'm gonna heat it up, put a pair of vice grips on it, and hope that it'll come right out. It's weird that there's a little weld next to this. I didn't do that, so I think that's kind of odd. So I'm gonna see what I can do with this and try to make it work. Package from Pelican just got dropped off, so let's see what's in here. Ooh, I don't know why that just gave me the chills. Cutting that open like nails on a chalkboard. I can't even remember what I ordered, honestly. Oh yeah, I needed these. I'm hoping that these will work for the electrical panel in the engine bay. These all rotted out, so I'm hoping that these will work. I bought 3 of those. The sticker, of course. I got some cool rags. These are like Porsche rags. And I've always wanted these for some reason, just because like all the old timers have them, and I think they're just kind of cool. And I didn't know you could get them through Pelican, but yeah, I got 5 of these things. Kind of cool, just for fun, I guess. I don't know why. And what else did I get? Oh, some hose for the. This is for the, like, from the oil tank to the motor, like breather hose. Mine is a lot shorter now. Dang, I can't open this. Bag just keeps on ripping. Mine's a lot shorter now because I put a different style of hose on there. It's like a turbo hose. That was pretty rad. But yeah, it's just like some fabric style hose. Kind of cool. That's cool. And then what else? Oh, I got the green wire for the distributor. These are oddly expensive. This one wire is like $100. I was gonna get it from I don't even remember where some other place. It was like $100, but on Pelican it was like $50. So I grabbed that on Pelican because your boy ain't rich. And so I just looked at a couple of videos online, and it was a bolt threaded in. So I tried to get it out, cut the weld off, tried to get the screw out, didn't work, and ended up just drilling and retapping and putting, just putting the hole back to the way it was before. Hit it with some primer because all the paint got messed up because of the heat, and I'm gonna just scuff this real quick and then put a couple coats of red on it. While I'm waiting, I'm gonna go clean my dryer vent because I don't want my house to burn down. All right, guys, gonna clean these wheels up. They're due for that. I literally just washed this car. I haven't driven this car since I built these wheels. So the brand new tires, still got the stickers, and I put these in, and they just got so rusty. It's so bad. These 5 or 6 or whatever, 5 are for the wheel fans. So super bummer that those got messed up. As well as the rest. So I got some new studs, and they're stainless steel, and I got some stainless steel washers and stainless steel nuts. So I think I'll be good. So let's get these done. I'm probably gonna polish these up real quick as well because they look pretty just eh. And then if you guys got any recommendations for like wax to put on your wheels so that you don't get these watermarks every time you wash it, and it maybe makes it a little bit easier to clean as well. I got these two tightened up. You know, I wetted them up with the aluminum anti-seize because I don't want to ever have to snap one of these again, or just, you know, hook up the next guy that works on this, which was most likely going to be me. And then I got to tighten this guy first, and then after tightening that, I can tighten this one because obviously my wrench will be in the way. And so this is pretty cool how this is set up. So I've got the SSI heat exchangers, and it comes with a different style oil hose. It comes underneath and then comes out right here. And that's where this guy connects to and loops in and goes to the left side of the oil thermostat housing. And then this guy, I just refreshed my oil tank. This hose goes to the right side of the oil thermostat housing, and wetted everything up with aluminum anti-seize because that's how your boy rolls. All right, guys, new hardware is in. What's up, Otis? New hardware is in. Got all that set up. All these are buttoned up. I actually needed, I only ordered 3 of these little rubber hose pieces, and I needed 8 of them. So fortunately I had a piece of hose in the garage that I just made. It's the exact same thing. I'm an idiot for buying those 2 pieces or 3 pieces earlier. These are all tightened up, aluminum anti-seize, of course. This stuff's all set here. Just gonna clean everything real quick. I actually used one of my my new stainless steel wheels bolts and a washer, and of course wetted it up in there with some aluminum anti-seize, and everything came in really good. I'm really stoked on that. I'm gonna throw the wheels back on and slide this thing out because I got a buddy coming by to mess around with his car. I'm excited to you know, get to touch another different car today. So maybe I'll pop that in the video. You guys can take a look at it. It's a really cool car. Hey, kind of a late night last night, moved some cars around, cleaning the garage up and stuff like that, just trying to get ready for like the week of just randomness. But Ben stopped by. I offered to put tires on his car for him. I have to go to the tire shop anyway, so we slid his car in, pulled his wheels off, he dropped his tires off. So I'm not really working on his car, just kind of just dropping parts off to get done for him. And it was just easier to put it on my lift at the house. But yeah, he's done all this work to his car. It looks beautiful. He just had it painted. Him and this guy Brandon have gone through and painted this car. I believe it's Porsche Miami Blue. He's done the full interior, you know, right-hand drive. It's a VR6. And like I said, I'm just doing the tires. It's got some pretty old tires on it, and just the stretch on the tires is weird. So he's pulling these and putting some nice, I can't remember the brand. I think there's some Yokohama's Advans or whatever on there. Some nice tires, so it'll have like a good stretch. And we're gonna adjust a little bit of ride height when he gets home today. We'll mess around with that, just because it's easier with the lift. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this thing. He's got this cool like little bits like this. He's done a really good job meshing everything together and making like a lot of parts fit with this car. And there's like rare little bits to make everything work together, because there's so many rare parts for these cars. But to make the car look good, because I mean, just because it's rare doesn't mean it looks good. And Ben's really kind of nitpicked what he wants for his car to look good, you know, all as a whole, and it really came out really nice. And just like these little features as well. He's got this, you know, cool like you know, wheel stud guide, so you don't bang the wheel up on the brake, which I thought was pretty cool. we struck out at the tire shop. Stevie wasn't there. He's the guy. If you got like specialty wheels, he's the best dude to put the tires on. We're doing a little bit of stretch, and they're expensive wheels, and they're not my wheels, so I was a little bit nervous. I talked to Kenny, and Kenny was like, dude, your best bet is just come back tomorrow. So it's all good. We'll just swing them back in tomorrow. But now I'm off to the paint shop, Bodyworks Unlimited. All right, guys, did a bunch of running around yesterday. I kind of was saying all this in little chapters, but it was really long and drawn out. So I went to the paint shop to drop off my stuff. I went and saw Tony, such a great guy. I spent like an hour with him chatting and just laughing. We had a good time. But he told me that I needed the Sandblaster front bumper because on the backside, you guys probably saw in the video that there was some rust, and he was like, dude, I need it to be 100%. It's a really nice car. That's what he's saying. And he wanted me to just send it to the Sandblaster. So I went to the Sandblaster, who I thought I had gone there before, and I actually had him do the transmission on my red SC, and he did a great job. He charged me 40 bucks or something like that to do my transmission. He almond blasted it for me, and it looks brand new. And then I used flat clear coat to go over it so it stays preserved, and it filled all those like kind of porous holes so that, you know, dirt doesn't get stuck in those holes. So I did that. But anyways, back on the car, I sent that over. So now today is Tuesday. I dropped it off on Monday. It's already done. I just wasn't able to go over there to pick it up. The bumper, that is. And then so tomorrow I'm gonna go pick it up and then drop it off at Tony's at the body shop. But today I raced home from work. I grabbed Ben's wheels and tires, ripped them over to the tire shop, got them taken off, and put the new tires on, and we're about to lower the car down now. So I'm pretty stoked to see what it looks like. It's like they're not stretched. It's a little bit of stretch. It's like, it's adult stretch. Ben and I have we have agreed that we like this term, adult stretch, and this is what she looks like. Just a little bit of stretch, you know? It's kind of beefy too. It looks pretty good. And I think it's gonna sit in the fenders real nice. But yeah, I like that. So let's lower it down and see what she looks like.
Dude, like,
let's go, guys. Touching in the back, and Ben just put this touch-up paint in the back to because we trimmed a little piece of sheet metal, so we put a little bit of touch-up paint on it. And I was like, oh yeah, oh, it's touching. I took my hand out. I look like a Smurf. I'm an idiot. But yeah, so we're gonna have to go up. How much do you think in the back? I mean, it's only rubbing right here.
I think a half inch.
Yeah, it's gonna have to. I really wish we could roll them, because it just needs to be rolled like right here.
Yeah, the fitment is perfect though this way.
It does look great that way.
Front could use a 5 mil.
Front, like maybe a 5, maybe. I wonder. I'm really curious on that. On the camber setup on that, if there's any way we could mess with it. See if it's dead nuts or not. I got a level I can put on it, and maybe we could see how that looks. But let's see here. Could use like 5, maybe a 10 millimeter spacer to really get it perfect on the front, but like we have good clearance from lock to lock, so it's not gonna rub, so that's really comfortable up front. But the back is just too, it's literally like almost touching it, so it's just too close out back. So we're gonna lift it probably 3/4 of an inch and see how she settles, and then if it needs a little fine tuning, we'll go from there, see how she looks. So we decided we're gonna go in the back just so the tire tread gap from the lip of the wheel to the fender will be the same, 55 millimeters from the fender color, basically from paint to lip. So all four all the way around will be the same, just to kind of like base it off of that and see how it rides. Really happy with this because he'll be able to put the girls in this thing and it won't rub, and it's got a good amount of clearance. When you push down on it, it like the tire like sucks in. It looks really good. Still got to put the centers caps on it and the fresh lug nuts. We've been using just old shitty lug nuts, so we're not banging up his nice ones. But yeah, it looks really good. We're just gonna do a little just buttoning up of everything else, And that'll be it for the day. Stoked on this. It's raining out, so she's gonna have another sleepover here. But yeah, not bad.